Hello, this is Sandra. This is actually take 3 of this video that I wanted to do. So it's around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I actually did one early this morning at 7:30 a.m. and I cannot effing get it up. I don't know what's going on. Mercury retrograde is like full on happening for me today. I will say that I'm having like a bit of a anxiety burnt out day, so I'm sorry in advance if I'm a little bit all over the place. I just really wanted to bring everyone up to speed, one, because it's been a couple days, and two, I have access to my endoscopy results, which is good news. I don't fully understand everything, but I did have my appointment with the naturopath that is helping me through the elemental diet. If you didn't hear this part of it in June, I had an endoscopy after a couple years because like I had been feeling good, so I'd skipped a year. COVID, just it had been, I think, 3 years since I'd had an endoscopy, and when the results came back, the gastro was like, I woke up from the anesthesia, and I woke up and he said things aren't looking good. So there were furrows. Long story short, he told me that if I continued the way I was going, I wasn't going to be able to swallow in 10 years the same way that I am now, and that it would become more and more dangerous to do endoscopies. So I decided that I wanted to do an elemental diet. I did my research, I looked at the studies, and I decided it was either going to be 3 months of meds or 3 months of actually getting back to basics and introducing foods one by one and seeing what actually was the problem. I'll really rate, I'm not against the meds. I'm very happy they're there. I just, for me, decided to give this a try first. Okay, so should I go with the endoscopy results first? Yeah, right? Good news first. So in June, from what I can see, maybe the gastro has more information, but from my patient portal, it just said over 80 eosinophilic count. I have it here. So all it says over 80. I would have liked to know a number over 80 eosinophils per high power field. Over 15 is active EOE. With fibrosis compatible with eosinophilic esophagitis, findings of ring esophagus with longitudinal furrows, etc. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so that was in June. October, last Tuesday, actually a week ago. So today's Tuesday. So last Tuesday I had my follow-up endoscopy. I wasn't able to get the endoscopy right after. Sorry, I'm on the floor. I wasn't able to get the endoscopy done right after I finished my 3 weeks of the elemental diet of the formula. So this was 2 weeks after I started introducing food. The first food I introduced was sweet potato, and it was a definite no-go. So I knew there wasn't going to be a perfect endoscopy. But from what I understand, it says up to 10 eosinophils per high power field, which is less than 15. So to me, that's good news. I had my appointment with a naturopath who has been guiding me through this process, and she was really excited for me, which made me really excited. There's some things that I really still don't understand, and I need to talk to the doctor, the gastro, about. I have my appointment next week, a week from today actually, because there was a nodule with bacteria, so I don't know. I may need to go on antibiotics. Let's see what he says. But anyway, good news. It doesn't say anything. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about furrows there. But again, I need to talk to the gastro first. Regardless, to me, this is fantastic news, and it makes me feel good. So yes, please celebrate with me. Hopefully you can celebrate with something more exciting than what I've been celebrating with, which is peppers, which is still exciting, because any new food is exciting to me. Side note, my dad made me zucchini with garlic Sunday night, and he actually took the time to take the garlic press. It was amazing. With some rice, so good. Actually made some what I could do with rice, peppers, garlic, rice, peppers, garlic, and salt, I guess. I made a fried rice type of situation, and it was pretty tasty. And I made a big batch of it, so I have some saved for the next couple days. So, and also side note, rice every other day. I'm not running into that craziness again. I had way too much rice every single day, and that experience on Thursday of constipation, I never want to repeat again. That was awful. All right, so quick recap, and then I'm gonna go chill and watch TV. Friday, I had a nutritional IV, an IV of vitamins. It was called the Myers Elite. So I had that on Friday. I'm gonna go back tomorrow, Wednesday, for a second IV, and it had methylated vitamins, minerals, electrolytes, glutathione, which was something extra, and it was supposed to help my skin. And this weekend was my friend's wedding, and I got a lot of compliments on my skin, so maybe the glutathione helped. And essential amino acids. I saw the doctor beforehand, and he explained a lot of things. Took a lot of pictures to help me understand certain things. I had questions about mast cells. And I'll be quite honest, I'm still not 100% clear on mast cells, but sorry. The whole reason I'm on the floor was I was going to show you my air purifier that I bought myself. I don't think I've mentioned it, but before I started the elemental diet, I decided to indulge myself. Not indulge, I mean, I bought myself a new air purifier for my space, my living space, because it can also be something in the environment that causes EOE. So I bought myself this one for my living space, especially when I'm sleeping. I feel like, why not? I got one for my work. So at my desk at work, I have a small one. Can't hurt, right? And then I got a tiny one for my car that has been going on every time I drive, and my parents have one at their apartment, so I thought that through. So I thought I'd mention that because I don't think I have. All right, so Friday IV made me super duper sleepy. I actually fell asleep during the IV because I don't know, I just felt really safe. And I took a nap afterwards because I was exhausted. It could have just been because I'm exhausted. And I didn't sleep all that great Thursday into Friday. So let's see. So I prepared a whole bunch of food to last me through Friday night for my friend's rehearsal dinner. and I stayed at her hotel with her, you know, BFFs, you know, night before her wedding, which was special. I introduced spinach on Friday. Thank you, Suze, for just giving me that idea. Totally a great food to choose. So spinach, great. Saturday I ate and drank as much as I could while we were getting ready and dressed and makeup and hair, and it was a lot of fun. And then at the reception I had a lot of carrots and chocolate. I took a picture of the chocolate. It doesn't have all the allergens. It's a special brand. I can't remember the brand right now, but that was another weakness of mine. So right now I'm eating, and today I introduced peppers. Sorry, yesterday I introduced peppers. So right now on my menu is carrot, zucchini, garlic, white rice, peppers, chocolate, non-virgin olive oil, sunflower oil, canola oil, salt. Yeah. I'm going to introduce spaghetti squash tomorrow? Thursday. Sunday, I was a zombie. I was super duper tired. I got the results, which was amazing. Yesterday I introduced peppers, and yesterday I had my appointment with Dr. Kuzniar, my naturopath. Love her. She made me feel really good, and I just feel so much calmer after talking to her. We came up with a plan of like the next couple of foods to introduce. We talked through how things have been going, what type of things to talk to the gastroenterologist when I see him. It's a virtual appointment next week, but when I see him, and I just had sparkling water, so that's why I feel like I'm burping a little bit. It's not EOE, I don't think. Yeah, what did we talk about? I have my picture here. But she's just so great. I'm very happy that I've taken the time to just work with people, with providers that I just really trust and are on Team Sandra. So so we talked about the next couple of foods. So winter squash, spaghetti squash. Then I'm going to try cauliflower or broccoli, then pear or apple, and then after that, lime. I love lime. I don't know if I mentioned this, but the IV doctor, who's actually an MD, he sent me, he wants me to do cortisol testing, so I need to test 4 times during the day. I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow or Thursday. So we talked about that, and then she wants me to start taking vitamin D, and then soon supplements, because I haven't been doing any supplements. And then after the cortisol test and the vitamin D, after a couple days, I'm going to try something called rhodiola for my mood, for anxiety, for just stress. All right, I'm gonna stop there. Be well. Have a great day. I'm so happy that everything worked out, that I got good results. I will follow up another day. I'm just going to give you a peek at my best friend Susie's picture that I have right here. Isn't that beautiful? I have like reminders of her everywhere. Mwah! All right, bye. Be well.